Hi everybody, welcome to my first ever anniversary video for this channel. I can't believe it's already been a year. It feels like it was so long and so short at the same time, how quickly that all happened. First off, I want to start this video by saying thank you all for 600 subscribers. We just hit it when I'm recording this video. It'd be awkward if I lost subscribers by that and we are no longer at it, so if that is the case, please ignore this part of the video. So I just want to take this video to give some updates on the channel and kind of go over the last year. And then I'll finish it off by answering some of the questions you guys asked me on the Q&A thread I posted on my community tab a few days ago. So I'm just going to sort my videos by oldest and going to go through and talk about some of the more notable ones. The first one I want to talk about actually has been seeing a surge in popularity in the last few months, my 1 in 128 run video. This one was fun, took me a while to put together, it took me a couple weeks to get all the footage necessary and then a few hours of editing. But it's one that I'm really happy with and I'm glad you guys enjoy as well. It's been seeing a lot of views lately and I just want to say thank you. It's my most viewed gameplay video on this channel actually. Another video I was pretty happy with that I made in the last year was the Franklin Badge lore video, which was just a fun one-off video and kind of the beginning of my editorial videos. Just a video that's kind of a deep dive on one specific topic relating to the EarthBound series, and I've been happy to see it's been seeing kind of a surge in views lately also. I like going into the niche stuff like that. I had a lot to say about it, and that's my favorite kind of thing, to make videos about stuff I have something to say about that I feel hasn't been said an abundant amount or at all. One of the more recent ones was the Into the Monkeyverse short I made. It was fun to just work on something really crazy and weird like that immediately after coming off of how serious and rigidly structured and edited the Mother 3 series was. And in relation to that, the two making of videos I did relating to that and the Mother 3 series shortly after. It was very nice to see that you guys were actually quite interested in that process, and it was just it was nice and fulfilling for me artistically. But the last two individual videos I want to touch on are videos I made really recently, including Could EarthBound Work as a Movie and Why EarthBound is a Work of Art. I put a lot of time into each of these videos, and I'm really glad that you guys really liked them. It was something I was nervous about. I wasn't sure if you guys were going to like them at all because they are more seriously toned. And it was very, very nice to see such positive reaction to them, especially considering how much work went into each of them. Some of my favorite series I've made in the past year are, of course, all three of my initial Mother series playthroughs. The first two were very casual video series that I just made in my free time. Both of them had very little editing. I created them just for the sake of being able to make something. And I would definitely say among those three series in particular, the Mother 3 one is the one I am the most proud of on an artistic level. I'm not going to deep dive like I did in my making of video, but it was one that I was very happy with when I finally completed it. It took a lot of energy, time, and it's hard doing something like that because when it's finished, and it's a piece of you. So thank you to everyone who watched that series and was so supportive of it. Other series I really enjoyed doing in the past year were the Key Sanity playthroughs, as crazy and frustrating as they could be at points. The Zero Deaths Run livestream was a lot of fun and something I haven't really been able to do something like since. All of the challenge runs were so much fun to do. Most recently, the Hard Mode run was a fun series to put together, even if it was pretty simple. The book club videos are so much fun to make and are some of my favorite to put together because it feels like a very tight-knit community watching those. And of course, how could we forget Drama Wednesday? Alright, on to future plans. Plans for year 2 of MonkeyNess's. I want to do a lot more editorial videos, particularly in the style of the last two I've made. I have a lot more to say about a lot of different things relating to the series, and it's been so great seeing how positively you guys have reacted to them, and I want to make more of those. I have a lot of ideas, and I want to do those more, and I want to kind of make those the more dominant content I sprinkle between series or playthroughs. I want to give an update on ApeLucas, my other channel where I upload highlights of videos. No worries, it's not canceled or anything. For a while though, I was just kind of prepping several videos in a day to go on ahead, and I enjoy doing that. However, I think it'll just be more manageable for me and for people's sub boxes if they're not getting, especially recently, some people may have been getting up to 4 or 5 videos from me in their subscription box every day, and I just don't want to be flooding people like that all the time. So ApeLucas is going to kind of go on the back burner just a little bit, and highlights from videos will come out as videos come out that I think warrant highlights come out. This isn't even to say that they'll be very infrequent or anything. Like, the next one is planned to go up at this time, like only in a week or something for now, so like they're still gonna be here regularly. As for the next series I'm doing, it is one I am very excited for you guys to see. The next series is starting the day after tomorrow, and it's not like any sort of challenge series I've done so far. This one is a lot of fun. It's already completely done, actually. The hard mode series and this next series have been done for a few weeks now. I've been prepping videos because I'm going to be going away for a little bit later this month, and I actually have videos ready through the beginning of May now. I'll still be online though to respond to comments and stuff though, so don't worry. I'm just going to try to relax a bit. I've been doing a lot of stuff here lately, and I just want to take a little break from it, especially as my year of college is starting to wrap up. And in terms of updates, the last thing I want to kind of touch on are the videos I promised a while back now. Stuff like the Thoughts on EarthBound Beginnings video and the Mother 3 bonus video. I want to get those out in the near future. I can't promise they're going to be out super soon, but I just want to make it clear they are in production. I am working on them. It's just that making one of those editorial videos is a multiple day process, and the editing is like an entire day's process on its own. And that process might end up taking longer the more in-depth I go into them and try to make them better. And the Mother 3 bonus video just has so much stuff to cover in it, it's just going to take a while to, for one thing, get all the footage even. And even before that, narrowing it down to every single thing I even want to talk about in the video. But yeah, videos you guys have been waiting for and asking for are coming very soon. Okay, last thing before I call this video, I am going to answer some questions that you guys left on the Q&A thread. How were you introduced to the Mother series, and what convinced you to play it? Like many, I was introduced through a combination of the Super Smash Bros. Series and Chugga-Conroy. I would spend several hours every day playing Brawl, and I just thought Ness was really cool even if I wasn't very good at playing him. I loved his character design, and so I googled the game he came from because I would spend hours just looking at the trophies, and the first thing that came up at the time was Chugga-Conroy's playthrough. What is your favorite EarthBound location and why? Probably Winters. I come from a pretty cold location, so it feels very close to home, and I also just really love the music. Either that or Tucson. Tucson just has a feeling of a town very similar to the one I live in, and I love that kind of small town life. Favorite song from the Mother series? That is a really tough question. I can't narrow it down to one, but I can narrow it down to a couple. One that immediately comes to mind is Smiles and Tears. I really like Welcome from Mother 3, which is probably self-evident by how much I use it in my videos. The love theme, 8 melodies, and His Highness's theme, those are just ones off the top of my head. What are your thoughts on Jeff Andonuts? He's a character I initially wasn't all that interested in because from a gameplay perspective, I just wasn't very engaged by what he could do, and he felt worthless compared to the other party members. But as I've played the game more and more over the course of my life, and realized how you're supposed to specialize him, I find him to be one of the more fun ones because he's about putting out a lot of damage and kind of retreating in order to protect himself. I love the stuff with the relationship with his father. It's very touching. That's kind of some of my favorite stuff in the franchise, kind of the quiet sadness in the background. If you could choose, what would it be? Mother 3 being localized or all versions of EarthBound 64 being leaked? I mean, frankly, more or less, and I might make a video diving deeper into this in the future, but more or less Mother 3 fan translation is the localization, and there is so much we don't know about EarthBound 64. I want those EarthBound 64 demos leaked. We know they exist, we know Nintendo has them, just please show us. I know Toei wanted to release all of the concept artwork a few years ago. We need to just make it happen, man. If Nintendo were to localize / release Mother 3, what would be the best way to do it? Like, should it be in a direct, be the first or last thing shown, should it be a random tweet drop the same day, or something else? Ideally, it would be amazing to see it happen in a way similar to the way EarthBound Beginnings was revealed, at some sort of event, but perhaps not during something like Nintendo World Championships, where its placement kind of didn't make much sense. I know like the in-person events have been like scarce over the last couple of years though, and even E3 was canceled recently. So who knows if that'll ever happen, but ideally, something in person would be nice. It would be a really nice gesture to the fandom. And finally, will you play any EarthBound or Mother ROM hacks in the future? I actually already have played a few. I played key sanities, randomizers, but in terms of like full game ROM hacks, yeah, I have intentions of them. I wanted to do the EarthBound Halloween hack last year in October, but I didn't want to interrupt the Mother 3 series, so I just kind of let it pass by, but I'll get to it at some point, and there are some other ones that look promising for sure. I follow the progress of a lot of them on Twitter. The thing is that a lot of Mother fan games, particularly the ones that look most promising, just never get completed. So here's hoping that some of the ones I really would be into making a series about actually get finished. Okay, that's it for this video. I've talked long enough. Thank you all for watching, and I hope you guys enjoyed the series coming soon, and here's to another year of videos.